this is Naples yellow going in to add some warmth, and then adjacent to it it's a very pale pinky colour, just warms it up a little bit, and then some white through there. Yeah. The secret of this, getting to this stage so that you don't hurt your fingers, is just to try it, and if it actually feels, if you can feel the grain, then you haven't got enough on there. This lovely green gives a slight hint of mistiness as well. Blend the bottom of them. If I want the tops to look sharper, then I'll just use the pencil. Same on this side, and varying it slightly with some more orangey colours. It's a lovely opportunity to use bright colours in the autumn. And then with a white pastel, put in the light side on both chimneys, and the shadow side with some purple grey. And then with the number 2 colour shaper, we'll just tidy up the messy edges. So with a dark purple grey pastel, I'm putting in a very dark shadow there. This is the doorway. So we'll soften that first. Again, cleaning the colour shaper after each stroke. Varying the colours as I go to give some texture. All along the edge of the path is a broken down dry stone wall, so I'm just going to put in some of those stones, not all of them, otherwise it becomes too strident. So reducing the number considerably and using them to direct the eye towards the focal point. The light catching the tops, like this. And even here and there some white. And then the vertical sides of these rocks will be very dark. Again, varying the colours so that the shadow areas aren't boring. Now, when I bring in the foliage, that's all going to be sort of lost in amongst the grasses. So I'll start working on this rough ground now that's adjacent to the path, and amongst it you need some darker tones. Beware of making bands of colour because that looks a bit false. In the foreground it's good to have some darker tones as well. This helps to bring your eye towards the focal point. And back to the cool colours again, which also helps to keep your eye in the centre. This next step is a technique called scraping, and I need to move the painting flat to show you how to do this. Scraping is a marvellous technique for hinting at seed heads or flowers. You can use light over dark or dark over light, and you can mingle the two for various effects. And if the bottom edge doesn't look quite right, you can just soften it like this to look like it's coming out of the undergrowth. You can put two colours together, that's very effective. And this looks very random. It's also very good for trees, if you want to emphasise the light side of a tree. And as long as you haven't pressed on it, you can blow away the residue.